welcome back to another video at
Linear Fisheries.
Linear Fisheries.
And that's how we do.
Get your popcorn, get your jelly beans, enjoy.
Hello, my name is Max and I am just one of the bailiffs over here at Linear Fisheries. Today we are over on Oxlease, which is one of our day ticket waters. A little brief insight into Oxley Lake is 26 acres in size, homes around 1,500 or so carp, and Oxlease has always been notorious for its big carp, ranging from around £10 to a whopping mid £40 mirror. In previous years, it has housed a mid £50 common, which unfortunately isn't with us anymore, but there is certainly plenty more of £40 carp to go for. There's not only carp in Oxley Lake, we accommodate for absolutely everybody here. We've got tench, perch, pike, you name it, it's all here to fish for. Also with Oxlease, just like all of our other day ticket lakes, there are disabled pegs for our anglers, so we do accommodate for absolutely everybody. There is also 37 swims on the lake, so there's plenty of choice to choose from. And for me, this time of year, coming into autumn, the fish are starting to shoal up a lot more, just like all of our other lakes. And with Oxlease, as you can see behind me in the distance, there is an island. It is the biggest feature on the lake. And also just beyond the island, there is also, in the disabled swim, there is a big bay that they also like to hold into. So for my approach going into the autumn was put big beds of bait out, try and get onto those fish as much as you possibly can. As I mentioned, there are 37 swims, so there is plenty of choice to choose from. So find the fish, put some bait out. As I said, there isn't many features on Oxley, so make the bait your feature and hopefully you can catch some of the special carp that we have to offer.
So the St John's, the drive home, it was a little bit feisty, but we got around it. We got around it.
Yeah, I think we've made up now.
Yeah.
We're past that stage now, and yeah, on to the next socials. See what happens.
I don't think you was too happy about that fish at the end, but we moved past it. We moved past it.
So since the B2 social, that was the third win on the trot, and my confidence coming into this, to be honest, is pretty high. But it's not just an average session for me. I am doubled up with my dad. I'm not making excuses, but I am going to be fishing 2 rods, and I'm going to be helping my dad out. Try and get him a new PB. His PB's £26, so hopefully we'll get him a 30-pounder. So I'm fishing 2 rods. Dan's fishing 3. So hopefully you have a little chance this time.
Peg 17. Peg 17, Gavin and Jay Hockley. Nice. Peg 6, Dan Hockley.
I'm looking forward to it. It's the first one I've done. Obviously I got in here with Dan and Jay, so I think it'd be nice to try something new. I haven't been here before. I've watched a couple of videos online. We was looking at a couple of the pegs down on the far side near the island. They're looking quite nice for a bite, so PB at the moment is 26 common on the nose. It's definitely beatable. We're speaking with Jay and Dan about the fish at Arinia. Hopefully we can get a couple. 32, Jack Darter.
We have not had a look at the lake yet, but we are fancying the disabled peg all the way in the far corner, because before when we came here, we had a good session on that peg.
Yeah, so done well out of there before.
Yeah, we've done well.
Anywhere sort of down that end, either side to be fair really. I mean obviously until we get right round and see what's what, we don't know where the fish are, but obviously it all depends on the draw, so hopefully you draw a good peg and
hopefully get
a few out.
Nice, nice. Peg 2.
Proper good feeling to have broken your PB, not once but just twice. Proper good excitement. Never fished Oxlease myself. Looking forward to see what it is though. Looking forward to getting the rods out really, yeah. Island looks nice. Seen a few show over there this morning. Don't really have a favourite.
So everybody's got into their pegs. It's just coming up to 12 o'clock, so in a second I'm going to sound the horn and people can put live rigs in the water. There's some banging fish in here. It's going to be very interesting to see if that big one comes out. I know I keep bringing up that big one, but also there's plenty of 30s in here as well. And hopefully there's plenty of PBs broken over the duration. Exciting times. 12 o'clock is here. Come on the Nosser pigs! Callum, mate, let's get straight into it here. I've noticed you haven't got no rods out at the moment, but what I have noticed is you've got some very nice PVA bags down there. You've got one that looks like got OG Fish Magic dust in and mini mix pellet.
Yeah. I found a spot, about 13 wraps.
Yeah.
I don't want to overbait it too much,
Yeah.
just in case they push a bit further out.
Yeah.
So I've gone for very, very simple, just small bags.
Yeah.
Put a little bit of pellet on top,
Yeah.
a bit more pellet, corn, and got worms.
Love that, got to have a bit of chopped worm. I love how you've said that as well, because you can always add wraps on then. If you go to your max,
Can't go anymore.
you can't go any further, but very clever, I've got to say. What's your PB?
£30.
£30, so there's a good chance of a PB, and
Good
hopefully
chance.
I'll get to getting wet by the end of it.
No. A smelly bucket.
A smelly bucket, yeah, definitely a smelly bucket. You just don't want Rob's smelly bucket, because I've smelt that this morning and it don't smell nice, but I won't go there.
Ooh.
But Callum, I'm going to shake you around, brother. Good luck, and fingers crossed you nick a nosser. Caught you off guard then, mate. What are you doing?
Well, just putting a bit of a mix together.
Yeah.
See how we go.
40 mil OG Fish, is that? Yeah.
Yep.
Lovely.
Straight out the bag.
What else you got in that mix then, mate?
We got a sexy spot mix, chili hemp and pure maize.
So
I have been told by all accounts they like the corn and the maize, so a good helping of that have gone in. Hook bait choice, match the hatch wafter.
Love that.
I've seen a few fizzing out in front. Yeah. I've clipped up. If we nick one, over the top, feed them up. Social 2023, there's a 48 to come off.
It was this peg?
It's this peg, yeah.
There you go. Oh, no pressure then, mate. Good luck.
Yeah, all the best. Thanks, guys.
Right, you join me with Willie, which is your first time, mate, on a social. Do you want to talk me through how you got a ticket?
Just happened to be so lucky to be one of the people saying I'm coming on the Facebook page.
Yeah, it was mad. We'd done a post and we said if the next person that writes on there, I'm coming on this post, and within seconds, I think it wasn't long, was it? And bang, you put something up there.
Less than 30 seconds.
Very quickly. I love your bobbins, by the way. They're wicked. That is really cool. So you
the upside of the 3D printer.
Is that what it is? 3D printer as well?
That's what made to be figure.
Yeah. Oh, and the gentleman made me a figure as well, painted by hand, and I've got to show you that later on. In fact, I'll pop it up on the screen now. I was well chuffed with that. My missus is going to be well up, so I'm going to say, look at my little character, shall we say. Yeah, I'm buzzing with that. Anyway, getting on to the fishing, how are you approaching it, mate? What are you doing? What you got going around in your head at the moment?
Nice big bucket of spud mix there with a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Just cover all bases and try and get out as close to that island
as I can.
It's
a lovely peg, mate, as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, look, I'll shake you around, mate. Welcome to a Parker Bait Social.
Thanks very much,
Privilege of
mate.
having you here, mate, and good luck. Hopefully you catch a few nosser pigs over the duration of the weekend.
Nice wee PB so I can get the bucket.
PB, baby, come on.
There you go.
Lovely. Here he is, the main man, Jay, and a little bit different for you this weekend, mate. Doubling up with your dad. I ain't seen your dad. Good friends of mine, both, you know, family members in my eyes, and I don't see your dad very often, but also quite nice for you. You work hard, so is your dad. Bit of time with your dad over the weekend. How you feeling, mate? What's your thoughts?
So, to be honest, we haven't pulled the best peg, but not to put a downer on it, we've seen a few fish in the area. As I say, we're fishing 2 rods each. It's quite deep down here, which I found. It's about 13 foot, probably about 5 wraps out, something like that.
Interesting.
So I've got a zig out there, got one down the margin, and my dad's just got one down by this overhanging tree and one out a little bit further at 10 wraps, I think it is. So yeah, we're just going to enjoy the wind's trickling in. The worm trap's out. Let's see what happens.
The worms are out and Jay's about. Jesus Christ, that's dangerous.
So I've got the bobbin up because I'm fishing a zig. I want a tight line, so any movement, anything picks it up, anything knocks it, I'm going to get a touch, I'm going to get a bite off of that. Pretty much, if I get a beep on a zig, I will hit it. Just for that mind reassurance. You never actually know.
No, yeah, for sure.
So yeah, better safe than sorry. You can always redo it. It's only a zig.
Love that.
It takes 5 seconds to get it back out, so I always hit it in my eyes. And then the bobbin on this drop down slack line. I'm fishing that down in the corner in the margin.
Looks naughty over there, by the way, mate.
Yeah, it looks really carpy, mate. I've seen a few in there before it was time to lead about and that, but. Yeah, I'm fishing slack because I want that line to be on the deck. I don't want to spook any carp that are potentially in there.
Love that.
Because I don't think there's going to be loads in here. So hopefully, keeping that line on the deck's going to get them fish in there, and hopefully I'll pick a few up that do come down.
Like I said, if anybody can do it, Jay, you will, mate. So fingers crossed, and hopefully a new Oxlease record. So you might notice in front of me, we've got some prizes here, which I'm going to go over in a second. This is a charity event. One of Ian's close family members, his brother-in-law, unfortunately passed away last year, the beginning part of November, due to, it was a severe cancer and it was on his lung, clouding of the lungs. And unfortunately, like I just mentioned, he passed away. Now, he went to a hospice. That hospice, from what Ian said to me, they couldn't have done any more for him. Even to the point his dream was to get married prior to obviously him leaving this earth, and they made that happen. They went out of their way, they got the vicars in, and the hospice, like I said, couldn't do any more. So the whole point of this is to raise money for them, and I can't push that enough. So the charity itself is Brecknock Hospice, and that is where all the money that we raise over the duration of the weekend. But I can't stop there, because we've had multiple companies get involved to help raise money for this great charity. So we've got Tackle Tech, which is a custom bobbin, which is something close to my heart and something I use on a weekly basis, so thanks very much to them. Obviously Parker Baits and Tommy's have done some bits. We've also got Terrain Clothing, thanks very much to them. Linear Fisheries, course, they're always supporting us as Parker Baits. They've given a free 24-hour. We've got 48 on Todber Manor. We've also got another 24 from Linear Fisheries. Linear, thanks very much. It means the world to me and my family that you support us on these great socials. Coking Farm, and also, like I mentioned, Todber Manor as well. What's going to happen over the duration of the next couple of days? We shall see. So how are we going to raise money for this awesome charity? We're going to do a raffle. So I'm going to go around, sell raffle tickets. We've also got a GoFundMe online as well for people that are remote. And we're also going to be working with Carp Tech very closely as well. We're going to be doing some giveaways on there as well, so people can buy tickets. All the money raised is going to go, so like I said, for this great cause. I said this before, I said, and even I think Jay even quoted it in the video, I've not pulled the best peg, but I'm going to keep confident and make sure that I try and make it happen, and I'll be damned, who's the first person to catch a fish? Jay, the main man, so fair play. That is bloody good angling, very good angling. It's a scaly one apparently. I don't want to give too much away, but we'll show you in a second. $21.8, tell me if I'm wrong.
No, bang on.
$21.8, well done.
Get in.
£21.8, and Jay does it again.
Get in. As I say, I actually reeled in for a little bit, had a little walk round, had a delivery of a few little foodie bits and that for me and my dad. Come back and I thought, you know what, I'm taking the worm off. It got munched by the crayfish or the silverfish while it was out there for about an hour before I reeled it in. And I thought, yeah, let's put a pink solid bag, well, pink magic bean in a solid bag on the spot instead. And about 20 minutes later,
good angling, mate. Fair play, fair play. We said it and I'll say it again. He's not pulled the best peg, but Jay has made it happen. Was it a OG fish, 12 mil or 15 mil?
OG fish, 12 mil, pink magic bean, my go-to hook bait.
Yes, yes, yes.
Get in. Get in.
Welcome to Linear Fisheries Peg Cribs. Now this is about as special as it gets. Not only has he got a marquee with him that you can stand up in, but he's also got AstroTurf for the butts of his rods. Now that's tarty. Moving over to my right, you've got a little delicate seat for the water butt. Now that is classy, but it don't finish there. Moving on to the net stands. Not one, but two. Oh, and a little bit more AstroTurf to stop the rain getting the beautiful reels dirty. Now that is tarty. So update time, I'm going to pull my phone out because I've lost track of time. It's 4:15 now and it's just still that one fish. But more of a positive note, although it's not fishing great across the lake at the moment, and I emphasise at the moment, I reckon it's going to be a busy night. We've just raised nearly £900. I think it's 855 already on our first walk round. Obviously we've done the raffle. That puts a smile on my face. And like I said, that's our first drop walk round. We're going to walk around again tomorrow, raise even more money for this great cause. So it's all about, although no fish, or one fish, yeah, happy faces and time for a coffee. Well, it's update time and it's 21 minutes past 8, and to be honest with you, it's rather slow across the pond. I don't know what tonight's going to bring, I really don't, but I'm going to sit back and hope and pray for a 40 pounder, I truly am. So we're going to keep you in the loop throughout the night if something happens. If not, we'll touch base with you first thing in the morning. But yeah, arguably, this is me being straight up, arguably the slowest social we've had to point. In all the Linear Fisheries socials we've had, it's slow, truly slow. So that's fishing, but like I said, I'm keeping positive, keeping my fingers crossed and my toes and everything else. Come on, the Nosser pigs. 27.2, fish number 3.
That was a OG fish bag.
Yeah.
And the good old faithful 12mm Scopex Magic Bean.
Yes.
Can't beat them.
Hopefully the first of many, mate, but well done.
Hopefully, yeah.
And it's a banger.
If you want to stay still.
Check that out, guys. What a lovely, lovely carp. Happy blooming days. So update time, 9:30, and a very, very, very slow night. But a couple did come out, so I'm going to kick it off with Peter. He went for, well, he caught a 24.6 in peg 10. This was witnessed by James, so fair play to you, mate. And little Max has got involved as well. First Parker Bait social, a massive massive part of Parker Baits. He's a member of staff, works a couple of days a week at Parker Baits HQ, and like I said, his first social. He had a 17.2 in peg 11, and he also turned up late yesterday as well because his mum dropped him down, and I think he turned up about and got his rods out about 4 o'clock. So fair play to you, Max, well done. Like I said, the morning, 9:30, and about 10 minutes ago, the disabled peg is managed a fish. So we're going to go in there now, and I'm going to show you that in a second. You join me with David in the disabled peg, and he's managed a banger. So in a second, we're going to go over exactly how he's caught it. Well done, mate.
Thank you, Ben.
Banger. 22 pound on the nose.
All way, mate. All way.
Look at that. Done a little turn and swims
Say thanks
away.
and sure.
Lovely jubbly. So it's nice to see these bad boys doing the do. So this is the limited edition Scope X wafters. They smell bang, and have a little go on them. Smell absolutely lovely. They truly do on a mixed size, but you've had it on a 15mm, and it's quite interesting because I've not seen that before where you've twisted it the other way around and not fished it like a bean. But it's done you the bite, mate, and fair play. What have we got here? Just normal braid, sort of a 5-inch hook link.
Yep.
Obviously the bean on the back, and then an inline lead with a 6mm ring coming off the back of it. Real simple fishing, but doing you the bits, mate. So.
Yep, solid bag down in margins, didn't we? So.
What you been putting in your solid bag?
Some salt,
Yeah.
some grains, some mini mix.
Yeah,
bits.
love that. Bit of Parker Baits buffet.
Yes.
Love that,
Yep.
love that. Well done, mate, and hopefully it's the first of many.
Thank you.
Now you join me in peg 26 with Dan. Now, Dan actually managed one last night, 27.2, mate, wasn't it?
Yeah, 27.2.
I'll pop that on the screen right now, fair play to you. But one thing I found quite interesting, mate, when you first turned up, you said to me you went in with 3 different tactics on your rod.
Yep.
Do you mind touching on that?
Same as any time I turn up at a fishery, find a spot, but I'm a fair believer that I don't go all out like on the deck. It's like I put out yesterday, I think the left rod was on a solid bag at 4.5 wraps out.
Yeah.
Middle rod was on an 8-foot zig.
Yeah.
I think it was 18 wraps out.
Yeah.
And then the right hand rod is on a baited area, 18 wraps out.
Love that.
Obviously Parker Baits, stuff on the bottom.
Right.
And they pop up, and obviously I normally tend to start off that way, hopefully catch 1 or 2 fish, and then you'll see, I find out what's doing what,
Yeah,
and
doing
then
the bites.
change
Flick
over
all three
accordingly.
onto them. Yeah, gotcha. I reckon it's probably one of the hardest socials we've ever had. I don't think this little amount of fish has ever happened before. So it's not been easy on your defence, but you've nicked one. So hopefully, like I said, first of many and a few more.
Well, blank's out the window now, so that's the main thing.
And I got to say, what did you say to me yesterday? I've never blanked on Parker baits, you turned around and said to me yesterday.
Yeah, never blanked on Parker baits.
And then you had that one yesterday, you go, there you go, I've done it again, I've not blanked on it again, so that made me smile. So there it is, there's Dan, guys, peg 26, and hopefully you see a little bit more of this fella over the duration of the video. Fingers crossed. Right then, guys, you join me with Rob. Now, some of you may or may not have seen this gentleman on the channel before, but behind the scenes of Parker Baits over the last couple of years, I could arguably say Parker Baits wouldn't be where it is without people like yourself around us, mate. I mean, you've helped us sort of get on the map and progress the business on a weekly basis. But more the elephant in the room, and I know my brother hates me quoting the elephant in the room. He says, I hate that quote, but Tommy's tackle, mate. So obviously heavily involved with Tommy's tackle. Obviously I haven't sort of hedged you up before doing this video, but what I was going to say is what do you do with Tommy's tackle, mate, on a daily basis? Because I really do think it'd be interesting, and sort of what are we offering as a brand, because it is interesting, it truly is.
Yeah, I mean it's been mental, hasn't it? Take it back to the start. It's been absolutely mental.
So how many months is it now? Nearly 5.
I think we're coming up to 6 now, aren't we?
Yeah. That's
so
what
it's
I mean. I lose track of time, is it?
But it's surpassed our expectations, hasn't it? What we've
mate.
What's going on? The amount of orders going out on a daily basis is
absolutely unreal, mate. Yeah, you can't put into words. You know, you sort of dream about these things to begin with, and you sort of say, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to get this brand in and sell this brand. Is it going to do well? But yeah, for what it's done, and like you said, the hundreds and literally hundreds of orders on a daily basis. Yeah, quite frankly, blows my mind.
I think, you know, a lot of people see the front end of it in terms of like what we do on the stories on Instagram on a daily basis, but there's so much work that goes on behind the scenes of running a business like Tommy's Tackle. Like the amount of products we've actually got online now is just ridiculous.
What is the number on that now?
I think we're coming up to nearly 2,000 now, which, you know, to put 2,000 products out across all the platforms that we sell through, you know, the website itself directly, TikTok, eBay, Amazon now.
Yeah, which is exciting.
Yeah, it's just, but that is just so much work behind the scenes, isn't it?
It really is. Pictures, the SKU codes, the making sure the Limwork system tunes into what we're doing, so I can scan things and pack orders correctly on a daily basis, almost like an Amazon fulfillment centre, but just with Tommy's.
Yeah, and obviously that's the most important part of the business. The Limwork system, obviously, is the heartbeat of everything that we do, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? That's going to allow us to scale up and deliver the same quality of service that we do now with the orders that we're doing, to when we're doing 2,000 orders a day. You know,
mate, it's exciting to see what the next 6 months bring, even though it's happened in such a short period of time. But for people watching this now, if you could put into a couple of sentences what Tommy's Tackle is a brand, what it's about as a brand, if you could do that in a couple of sentences, how would you describe that?
Providing the best tackle with the best service, and generally trying to build a brand that fuels people's fishing obsession.
Love that.
That's it.
In
short.
Yeah, I love that, mate. And we also mentioned as well, good delivery thresholds is something that we're doing, which is imperative to us, because fishing's expensive as it is.
Well, look at the Priority Express that we launched a few weeks ago. You know, that because we were getting to the point where, you know, me and you were talking about when you go fishing, you're having to go and do a detour to the tackle shop on, let's say, a Thursday because you're going on a Friday, or you're going on a Friday, you have to go for a detour because you can't get your tackle in time. You know, we've just launched Priority Express, which is insane, really. People are ordering, and then it's being picked and packed within half an hour, and then it's getting to them next day ahead of the fishing session. So it's, you know, that level of service, it's been amazing putting that in place.
For sure, for sure. So there it is, a little bit of a taste in your mouth of the beginning of something we're dearly proud of, Rob, in the family, aren't we? We truly are. Tommy's Tackle. Hopefully your go-to #1 tackle shop. And if you do want to support a family business and support us as Tommy's Tackle, head over to our website now and grab yourself some goodies. But mate, I'm going to shake your hand, and hopefully we're doing this in another 6 months' time. I'm sure going.
Yeah, it's mental.
Like you just said, 2,000 orders going out a day or whatever that may be, and yeah, it's going from strength to strength. But also for people that are watching this that do know of Tommy's Tackle, thanks for the support. It truly does mean the world to me, Rob, Tom, the family, Ian, etc. We couldn't do it without you. So thanks very much, and cheers for supporting. So exciting times here on Oxlease. Like I said, it's been slow, but a good friend of mine, someone I see probably most weeks, if I'm honest, Jim. He's actually got a PB, so we're going to show you that in a second. But it wouldn't surprise me, if I'm honest, if the rod goes again. There has just been a liner on the middle rod. Beep, 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 beep. Bobbin's pulled up, dropped back down about 2 inch, went back to the same spot again, and it's went up again. So are we going to see multiple fish in this swim? But if not, we'll show you the new PB in a second.
Had this one out on a solid bag with an orange magic bean, 17 wraps, with a bit of garlic flat spot. Yeah, absolutely ripped off. Absolutely amazing times.
New PB. Would you look at that? Mate, well done.
Thank you very much.
Good times, lovely times here at Oxlease. New PB in the first 30 and the biggest so far of the social.
Yes!
So if you are watching this, you're new to carp angling and you've not done carp care before, so propolis, what you do is you dry the wound, a little bit of propolis on top of it, which is this black sort of like, black sort of jelly liquid. That's the only way of putting it across. It almost acts as a plaster. Apply it with your finger, whatever you're going to do, or with your little swab. Just a little bit of air on it, just a little bit, and then you seal it off by applying a little bit of water. So what I do is like I said, leave it for a few seconds, and then over the top. And it almost changed like a whitey colour, almost like a plaster. And then what that does is it goes back safe and makes it heal that a little bit better. And then the next person can enjoy it on the next social, for sure.
Thank you very much.
Right, so we're in peg 19. The fish have been boshing all over Dale this afternoon. And yeah, his middle rod has gone off and he might have a PB common in the net. So I'm hoping he does, so I can give him a big, nice, flat spotty bucket. Come on.
Ooh,
go on the boy.
29 on the dot. No, no,
30.
30.
30 pounds.
30
pounds more, come on. Oh. Right. Right, so you join us in peg 19 with Dale, and he's got a new PB common. What is it, mate?
It was £30.
4 ounce.
4 ounce.
£30, 4 ounce. What a unit. Second biggest fish.
Just
of the
happy to get off the mark, man. We've all been struggling around here.
What'd you have it on?
Ended up having it on a mini magic bean, Scopex.
Nice.
I didn't even put any spods out, just a solid bag.
They've been showing, haven't they?
They've been showing
in the last few hours.
They've been showing non-stop.
And yeah, you've took advantage of
It's been
that.
quite frustrating. And there she is. Come on. There she is. Up the Parker baits, boy. Thank you, baby.
So lovely to see Dale down that end with a new PB, £30, 4 ounces. Like I said, peg 19 and a lovely common, beautiful common, and some mad footage of him sort of like, and then letting it go. What a moment, what a moment. And it's definitely not his first social. He's done very well because he loves a little Scopex bean, and I know he's had that on a bean as well, so fair play to him. Now we're going into that night period now. We're losing light so quick this time of the year, we truly are, and it's almost a bit eerie, but definitely can feel, I'm going to put another jumper on in a minute, so you can feel that temperature drop, really coming into that sort of colder part of the year, if you like. Again, I can't deny it, a very slow social to point. Things could turn on at any minute, but we shall see. But obviously I'll keep the loop throughout the night tonight, and obviously first thing in the morning. But for now, we've ordered some food. Time to just Brad, Steve, everybody's been busy today, including myself. We've nailed a few videos as well, and please stay tuned on the channel for them, because that's exciting. But for now, like I said, we're going to sit back, enjoy the evening, and I'll catch up with you the next fish. I'll see you in a bit.
Right, so this is my second fish of the session, which I'm absolutely buzzing about because we're all struggling. and that has put me into first place with most fish. So I'm well happy. On the mini, yeah, yellow Scopex again, solid bag. No bait, solid bag.
Get in there, mate. Get in there. Go on.
I'm pegged 23. This is £21. Had it on Match the Hatch OG fish pop up on a spinner rig, just off the bush on the corner of the island. Can't see it now, unfortunately, but lovely little spot.
Buzzing, knackered. It's just woken me up. This is off a solid bag, about 18 wraps out, and a nice hard spot. Been baiting it since we got here, so yeah, consistency pays off. Took the nice little yellow magic bean. So yeah, absolutely buzzing.
Well, first light this morning and it went, didn't it? Second fish of the session, lost 2, this one makes up for it. Beautiful fish, lovely and orange, beautiful colours, absolutely buzzing with this one. OG fish matched half after, slip D-rig and a little bit of fake corn. Let's go. Mwah.
So £36 on the nose, new PB.
Yep. Second one of the session.
Second one of the session. And arguably, you can get in the comments down below, arguably the nicest fish I've seen come out of Oxlease at Linear Fisheries. It's got to be up there, isn't it? Like I said, get in the comments down below. That is a worldie.
Second PB of the session. 18 wraps out on this solid bag, magic bean. Nice micro pellet and crushed up OG fish. Yeah, well chuffed.
What a banger, yes, yes.
Here we are then, £30, 4 ounce, a new PB for me. Caught on a spinner rig, 17 wraps out, magic bean, with a bit of worm on top, melted off. Yeah, buzzing, unfortunately.
Here we go, £23 on the nose, solid bag to the island, 14 wraps, absolutely ripped off. Actually put up an amazing fight for the size of the fish. Yeah, amazing times with Parker baits. Yeah, many more to come. Love it. Thank you so much, everyone. Been an amazing part to be a part of the team and enjoy these special moments we've all having. Thank you.
Wow, it's 10 o'clock, time for them rods in. Got to do the horn in a second. Got to say, fair play on the fully scaled this morning. That's arguably the nicest fish I've ever seen come out of Oxlease. Right, let's get it. Oh. I think I need a new horn. So the question is, are you coming to the Winter Carp Show? Because Parker baits are going to be there and we're going to be bigger and better than ever before. Tommy boy, what are we bringing then, mate?
We're bringing the pick a mix, the famous pick a mix. So come over and join us for a bit of pick a mix action, hook baits, Scopex flat spots, some more specials as well. The whole team's going to be there. The deals are going to be fantastic. You need to come over and see us. How do they book?
Wow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it all in the description of this video. Make sure you go over to the website. It's on the 29th and the 30th of November. And like I said, their freshest bait in the game is going to be there.
And if you're wondering where it is, it's at Sandown Racecourse. So if you're near Sandown Racecourse, or if you want to make a little journey, come down and see us. It's going to be a great weekend.
So make sure you beeline over to the Parker Bait stand. Run past all the stands, come over to Parker Bait stand, and I'll see you there in the morning.
Involved.
Well, what a perfect way to end this social here at Linear Fisheries. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope you guys watching at home have thoroughly enjoyed it as well. It's tradition here at Parker Bait Social that the people that catch their PBs get absolutely soaked. Now there's a lot of angry faces in front of me now, all with buckets in their hand, and they are going to get a tsunami coming their way in a second. So sit back and enjoy, and I'll see you next Sunday for another upload. Peace out from me. Right, that's that done.
Cuddle in a bit more, boys. Come on.
Get in. Go on. Go on, let's go. Go on, lad. Roll up. Go on.
Fresh. Can I get a fresh one? Hold on, someone broke their PB twice. That's true.
Will. Hey!